peacefully. Freedom is never safeguarded peacefully. Anyone who is depriving you of freedom isn't deserving of a peaceful approach by the ones who are being deprived of their freedom. The only way you can have peace is to eliminate those injustices, and the American white man is not going to eliminate them. He's going to talk that pretty talk, but he'll still continue to practice those inhuman deeds.
Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. So today I want to speak about the black church and Martin Luther King. Like, Martin Luther King difference from Malcolm X is very big. They might have looked like the same person, but they was two different people on two different spectrums. And the thing about Martin Luther King, he did more damage than Malcolm X could have ever did to the black community. And I don't care what Malcolm X could have did back then, in his present time, or today. But what Martin Luther King did was way worse, because what Martin Luther King did is he did what other people in his position of that pastor role they did for years and years and years. Because all they and that's what the black community is confusing now. Now the black community thinks that the Bible is made up from a white man, when it literally says in Daniel 7:9 who God is, black man. And it literally says in the Bible, Revelations 22, chapter 22, verse 12, that God is going to be coming back to repay everybody for what they did. But while we're here, like I said in the last video, God is for war. God is for war. Believe it or not, God is for war. Because God is not a goody two shoes. Like, bro, literally you can't sit up here and tell me people that's been killing people and genociding people for years and years and years. Excuse me. Killing people, genociding people for years and years and years. Then you don't pay them back. You keep telling them you're going to give them 40 acres and land and 40 acres and animals. It's just, and that's just a quote from back then. That's a quote from 1800s. Now, if we add on all of the taxes that we didn't pay and stuff like that, it's way more than that. You see what I'm saying? And that's a lot, but that's not nothing compared to what we deserve now after paying all of these taxes. That's in the 1800s. We in 2023 now. These people owe us a whole lot of shit, bro. A whole lot of shit, bro. You've been paying taxes on stuff ever since you was able to, your mom and your dad, or whoever was taking care of you, let you go to the store. You pay the tax. Ever since you was knee high. So how the fuck are these people gonna sit up here and tell us they don't owe us? People owe us way more than y'all think. People owe us trillions in the land. So to sit up here and try to tell people that our reality is going to change if we marching in the street, and then before you get assassinated, you say that I led my people into a burning building, and I think that I was being outlandish with my thinking and my thoughts from before when he marched on Washington. Bro, y'all was getting laughed at by these people in the street, walking in the street, and everything was coerced and planned out by the white man. He was in on all the plans. So you can't sit up there and tell me that Martin Luther King wasn't a double agent. Malcolm X was so thorough in and out that Malcolm X, they had to hire his own people to come and kill him. It had to come from the inside. It had to come from the jealousy from within. It had to come from within. It had to come from within. They had to get somebody to be a double agent within his people, because he knew if it was a white person in there, a white man in there, he knew it was up to no good. And he said to himself, I'd be a fool to look at any of these people in here and think a snake ain't in here. He said it himself. I'd be a fool to look at all these people in this room and think it's not at least one snake in here. Because Malcolm X wasn't no dummy. Martin Luther King, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, Martin Luther King was a dummy, y'all. Martin Luther King was just, all Martin Luther King was a nigga that just he was a random motherfucking minister ass motherfucker, and he just ended up in the role of, you know what I'm saying, just like how Rosa Parks was. She was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. And then they just started boosting her up to the top of the ranks, and she was like, all right, well, that was some cool shit she did. Like, that's some Martin Luther King shit. Like, it was like, oh, he did some shit one time. Then they were like, all right, that's some cool shit. But after them girls got bombed in that church, Martin Luther King didn't know what to do. See, the thing about it, Martin Luther King never had no intentions about revolution. Martin Luther King never had no intentions about no revolution. That's the problem within our community. That's the problem within the black church to this day. They have no intentions on nothing. They don't have no intentions on changing nothing. That's why they keep asking every time y'all go to church. These folks keep asking y'all for fucking money. If you really believe in God, you'll know that God is the way, the light, and the truth. All things go through him first. So why you keep giving these people white men's on a piece of paper so they can go pay the white man's rent? If that was the case, y'all be meeting up outside. Talking about churches down south. Where it's sunny all damn day. Y'all can meet up outside. It's not about that. It's about having a church house, having a silky robe, having this and having that. When all of that stuff don't matter. It's about all that fake shit. All that shit is fake. You skipping over certain parts of the Bible and you're not trying to tell people Jesus was black. You're not trying to tell what they won't tell y'all is the black church not even supposed to be having y'all come together and denying other races and creeds. Because if they go back and tell these people, yo, we not accepting this person or that person, that they ain't accepting me at this church, they can come and shut their church down. They can come and shut their church down. All because they said that we not accepting no white people, we not accepting no Asian people, we not accepting this and that and the third. They come shut their church down. Some of y'all might be like, that's good. That's not good. That's not good, because anytime a black person want to go work at an Asian business or go work at this business and white people or the Asian people or whatever the fuck turn them away, don't nobody say shit. But when we try to have unity for our race, they shut it down. The black community don't understand that, and the black church knows this. The black church knows this. This is why you don't hear the verses like I said in that last video about God being for war. Exodus 15, chapter 15, verse 3. God is a man of war. They don't want you to know that. If you know that, then you know that, all right, well, maybe we need to do something about this. Maybe we need to lay our life down for this. No, all of us is raised in the black church. That's why we got a bunch of feminine ass niggas walking around today thinking they could just go cry out to God and God gonna be happy about that shit. Talking about they gonna manifest some shit. No, your woman supposed to be at home manifesting. Your family supposed to be at home, the women supposed to be at home manifesting. Manifest that you make it back, nigga. Y'all niggas think that this shit a joke or something. Like niggas just supposed to cry out to God like a bitch. Like, nah, bro. At the end of it, and then these Christian churches' favorite thing to say is no faith without works. All right, bitch. So what works y'all been doing all these years? All these years I ain't seen no money raised. Only thing I see raised is for a worldly building. What the fuck is a worldly building gonna get us, dog? I didn't see no togetherness. I don't see none of that shit. Do all of these years, not just talking back to the 60s. I'm talking about years. I'm talking about 100 years. We was able to have our own church. No, only thing I see is the same doctrine that the white man been doing with the Catholic Church. The same thing, but y'all own little dancing, hopping, skipping way. None of that don't get us nowhere. All that, when you get to church, all that crying and shit, that comes from the organs being played and all of that, and talking about all that prosperity shit and you've been trying to pay your bills and you've been trying to, and you not know you've been trying, and then you start crying because like, damn, I am going through a lot. But in all reality, that church is not helping you. They're asking for you to pay. If you don't pay no money, they're gonna look at you crazy like, why this motherfucker keep coming here? Tell me I'm wrong. Eventually they're gonna keep asking for money, They don't ask you what you need. How all these years these motherfuckers still ask for money? By now, we should have a church where motherfuckers can come in and get whatever they need. After all of these years, the motherfuckers donate into the church. All these funerals, all this shit, all these motherfuckers been doing for the church. And the church ain't give nothing back. Watch, I could drop this video in church tomorrow. Oh, we giving back. Man, fuck out of here. I'm not giving shit back but a dinner. That's some swine. Y'all not teaching the real laws to eat. How we should be eating. How the Lord want us to eat. Y'all not teaching these black people that is the abomination what y'all eating. fix yourself. All these people that are going to church and stuff, they overweight and they homosexuals and all this other shit. And they don't give a fuck. And they ain't telling them the truth. The pastor doing the same shit. He doing worse. And now it's not like this in every church, but I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all look at the church from the past, as many times as how many years we was able to have church without us being fucking burnt down and killed, god damn it, by these crackers. Cause that's the truth. Y'all see my videos get pulled down and with the views and everything. It's a reason for that. Shit not just happening for no reason, dog. I'm not faking views and all. No, that's a lie. That's a cover up. These people lie about everything. That's how they got America like this now. They've been lying, cheating, and stealing and killing. If they wasn't, they wouldn't have no power. It was already people here. My ancestors was here. My Cherokee ancestors was here. Fuck, man. These people was breeding people like they was animals. Like they was dogs. Y'all niggas breeding dogs, right? Well, they was doing the same shit to your ancestors. Here, come here, boy. Here, come here. Here, bring that girl in here. All right, get it done. Get it done. That means fuck. Y'all fuck. And hurry up. Y'all go in that shack over there and fuck. Y'all better have a baby. She better be pregnant next couple months. That's what they was doing. And y'all niggas acting like this shit a game. Shit ain't no game. The niggas go to church and all that shit is fake. Don't get me wrong, I love some gospel music, but all that, come on now, bro. That's not gonna get us nowhere. It never got us nowhere. Look at how many years we done did that shit for. Where did it get us? Nowhere. Tell me where it got us. Nowhere. But a big ass gospel concert that you didn't never benefit from, that your family never benefited from. Now, no time I ever been to church have I ever, and I've been to church with white people too, have I ever heard them talk about black people getting reparations? Never. Never heard them talking about that. And now I know why. Because it's not about that. It's about you putting $1 in the motherfucking collection plate. That's what it's about. If you got 180 people in church, we need all of them to put some money in that collection plate. Hopefully, 15 of them put $5 in there. See what I'm saying? People don't give a fuck about you. These people doing the same thing them crackers was doing. That's what they got from them crackers. That's what they got from them. They didn't get the Bible from them. See, that's what they stole from us. Because that's been around since the beginning of time. That's what y'all forgetting. The Bible been around, the scribes and all of that. It's been around since the beginning of the time. They haven't. They came out first with Jacob. They came out first and then Jacob came out. And that's why they got wrote about in the Bible like that. Like, who's this redhead fella? Why he look like that guy? He's red, he's hairy. Why he look like that guy? Esau. Keep on trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all thinking that come on, man. The black church ain't get us nowhere. Black Christian church ain't never get us nowhere. It's not getting us nowhere. Stop all of this. God, please. Oh, no. What we need to do is we need to come together anywhere. Not in somebody's church house. We need to come together. Stop giving these white people money, because that's what the black church is. We giving them white piece of paper, white man on a piece of paper to the black man, and all he doing is giving it to the white man, and he putting something in his pocket, making sure they don't get y'all too crazy. See, Martin Luther King, all that, he was a double agent. He didn't want the black community to get riled up. He didn't want to control that rage within our hearts and our blood. Some of us got Native American and African descent in us, so it's a lot of rage and blood in us. It's a lot of emotion and blood in us. That's a lot of raging blood in us that's ready to just erupt and do something. And that's what they scared of when you go outside and these people looking at you, these white people looking at you crazy, because they can see that on you. and you have the, and you're part of Yeshua's bloodline, and you're part of the 12 tribes of Israel. And you're a descendant of King David, of Jacob. They know, all right, what the fuck he got going on. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all niggas thinking this shit a joke. This shit is real life. These people do not want y'all to wake up and see, all right, damn, these people been stealing from my people this whole time. That's what I'm going through. I literally see these people been stealing from our people this whole time, bro. This whole time. They don't want us to, bro, why do you think these black people was getting tortured by the KKK? These black people got tortured by the KKK for years. Longer than some of us been alive. And y'all niggas just think, you know, white people hate black. No, bro. They know they owe and they don't want to give this shit back. See, Esau knows it's a war. Esau knows it's a war going on. You all huck about, my boy home brown. Y'all niggas don't know. Esau knows. Why this motherfucker, you see how the motherfucker, he's sitting there, they talk about some, he at the BT Awards. What the fuck is you doing at the BT Awards? Bitch, you supposed to be, if you a motherfucking black pastor or whatever the fuck he call himself, a black gospel singer, ain't you supposed to be doing some hymns? Ain't you supposed to be speaking the word of God? Ain't you supposed to be getting our people together? It's not about getting our people together. At no point in that BT Awards did we see anybody talk about reparations. It's a reason for that. Why is it the last thing y'all talk about at church? At the black church? If you do, and y'all is talking about it, God bless your heart. Y'all need to get with the Israelites people, and y'all need to come, we all need to come together. We need to stop playing ourselves, acting like nothing's going on. We still getting stolen from. How the fuck is we getting taxed and we literally built the country? God breathed for this country. That's confusing to me. That don't make sense to me. And then niggas act like now you mad that niggas act. See, you old heads, boomers and down. Y'all can't get mad at these people, Gen Zs and all of this stuff, Gen Alphas that don't know God, that don't know, that never taught the true God. That never taught the Most High. The Most High is for us rising up and getting our stuff. Didn't the Most High tell the Israelites to leave Egypt? If that was the case, the Most High would never say, y'all don't leave Egypt. Listen to everything Pharaoh say. Pharaoh right. He giving y'all a place to stay. He giving y'all get the Nile River sometimes. Y'all get something to eat. No, Most High said, fuck all that. Moses walk through that water. I'm parting it. Go. Y'all don't want the truth. The ones that want the truth, y'all looking at them crazy. Y'all want to look at them crazy. Y'all don't look at me crazy because they keep taking my views and doing all the little fuck shit they want to do. And they think it's funny because they think that we think we can't stand on our own 2 feet. Literally, that's what they think. They're sadly mistaken. And all you niggas that's in with these white people, man, mentally turn y'all back on these niggas. And I'm not saying, oh, come listen to me. Listen to what the Most High say. You think the Most High wants you to be listening to a descendant of a slave owner or a foreign motherfucker? They're literally foreign, bro. You got more nationalism than them. Your people was born in America. They people came over here in a boat. So how the fuck you gonna let that motherfucker tell you some shit about America and tell you they over you and tell you to stand up and salute to them? I spit on that motherfucker trying to tell me to salute to them, and my people was born in this bitch, and your people came over here on a fucking boat. Peace and blessings.